Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining this webinar about our new OUTTRA product lens feature, which is an addition to the OUTTRA Data Hub. My name is Sigi Müller, founder and CEO of OUTTRA, and today I will give you a brief overview about our new feature in the OUTTRA Data Hub and what we can achieve with this product lens feature, which we developed together with you from the industry. We will start with a short introduction about OUTTRA. After that, I will give you just a few minutes an overview into the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub, which is there for the easy exchange of product data and images within the industry. After that, I will show you what the product lens can do for you and how we together can inspire customers with optimized product data and product images. And last but not least, there will be a Q&A with me to clarify upcoming questions from you. So first, a few words about OUTTRA. Who are we? What are we for here? We started OUTTRA 2016, and we are an ecosystem for digital tools within the outdoor bike and sports industry. That means we develop different tools to optimize how brands and retailers work together in this industry. We started with our first tool, which was the OUTTRA Where to Buy Local and Where to Buy Online tool. This tool enables right now already more than 2,000 retailers to show their live actual stock and live actual availabilities on brand websites. We're at around 30 brands right now using this Where to Buy Local tool. That means the brands can show directly on their websites at which retailer, especially local retailer, the desired product from a customer is available right now. So the customer goes on the website of ORTOVOX, for example, they select a jacket, they select they want to buy this jacket locally, and then they click on Buy Local, and then OUTTRA shows up and shows exactly this customer at which local retailer they find this product. That was the start. For that Where to Buy Local tool, we needed all the product data. So we have there a digital shop window, and we needed the product data there to make this tool work. 2 years ago, brands came to me and said, "Hey Ziggy, you have all this product data already in the system. Can't you make it accessible to retailers?" Because right now there is a big problem with many retailers in the industry where it's time consuming for them to get the data. In general, this is a selection of brand partners which already work with us. Right now, as you can see, there's quite a few names, and we are really proud that we are already there in this industry with different tools. Selection of retail partners. These are the retail partners which already work with us, especially in the Where to Buy Local tool. So we have more than 2,000 retail partners integrated. This is just a selection. That means we are already in the industry, and we are developing different tools from here. Now about the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub. As I said before, 2 years ago, the brands came to me and said, "Hey Ziggy, you have all this data. Can't you make it accessible to retailers to get this data?" Because right now, many retailers struggle with getting the correct data. Because the market situation right now is the following. We have different brands and we have different retailers. Now, the both parts need to exchange data with each other, right? So then we have different data formats while exchanging this data. We have CSV files, we have XML files, we have PNG and JPEG images, we have different types of catalogs. We have different participants there. And we have different networks, and this takes really long and it's really complicated and not really fault tolerant if we want to exchange this data in an efficient manner. Because right now we have the problem on the retailer side that, for example, they have 4 brands in this case, but most of the retailers have 200 brands. So brand 1 in this case sends the data via XLS and the images via JPEG via their own B2B portal. Brand 2 sends XLS files with PNG images via Dropbox. Brand 3 sends CSV with TIFF images via WeTransfer. Brand 4 sends data via XML, images via JPEG, but also via email. So many different channels where the retailer get their data from. And this makes it really complicated for them to get the data online and to make it visible also in the online shop and to promote the products of the brands in the online shop. Because big retailers might have the content team there to do all this work, but especially small and medium retailers have a problem and struggle with this. What we developed with the Data Hub now is an easy way how the data exchange can be managed in one single place. That means we have the brands here, we have the retailers on the right side, and then we have our OUTTRA tool in the middle. And now we from OUTTRA get all the data from the different brands which participate in our system. We get XLS files, we get XML files, we get PNG, JPEG images, whatever. We process this data, we store this data in our central system. And from there on, the retailers can get the data like they wish. For example, retailer 1 wants CSV data with JPEG images. So retailer 1 can get all this data, the attributes in CSV file, and all the images from the different brands in JPEG files, independent of what the brand delivered us, because we convert everything here to the needs of the retailer. So it's really easy for them. So retailer 1 gets from many different brands in one place the images and the data. Retailer 2 wants XML file to process it. It's no problem at all. So we can do XML exports. Although we get the data via CSV, for example, from the brands, we can transfer this to an XML export for the specific retailer. So it's also really easy for this retailer to get the data like they need it, to process it even faster and to make the products faster visible in the online stores. Retailer 3 wants an API. No problem with that. API is up and running and we can provide access keys to this. So there is a possibility to use the API to get all this data from different brands in one place, so the retailer can process this data really fast. That's what we do with the Data Hub right now. We did some more things there. For example, AI translations. We have right now the possibility for brands, for example, which deliver us the product data and product descriptions in German, but they have Italian, Spanish, and French retailers. We can do automatic translations to Italian for the Italian retailers, to Spanish for the Spanish retailers, and to French to the French retailers. And that's done automatically. If a brand wants to check these automatic translations, they can do it and they can agree with this translation, then push it forward to the retailers. That's a thing which is really good, especially for markets where the brands do not translate on their own, or in countries from retailers where they do not get the text in the language they needed for their customers. We can do it automatically also for the retailers. That's what we did right now for the Data Hub. And as you know, when we get the data and the retailer logs into the Data Hub and gets this data and process it even further in their own systems, they need to log in and to process this data. But the product lens is a different way, where we just created and which is live right now. The product lens enables the brands to push product data and product images into design they want directly on the online stores of different retailers. And the retailer has to do nearly nothing because it's only a small script code. This script code, I will I'll show you later how this looks like, will call our servers based on a GT number or EN number. And then our servers know which content shall be distributed to this specific for this specific brand, and the product of the brand will be described really good. On the other side, retailers can get high-end content directly from the brand without doing anything. because the templates and everything, how the product is described, is managed by the brand. So, and that you as a retailer do not have to care about this presentation that much, because the brand really does know how to present their products in an efficient way. So this is like it looks like. We get from the brand, we get the data or via different ways, API, CSV, XML, whatever. We import this to our systems. As you can see, this is the part from the data hub, so we use the same technique here. And then we can push this data via iframe directly to the online stores at the PDP website of the product, so of the product detail page of the product. That means it is really easy for online retailers to present here the content of the brand to their end consumer and to get the high-end content from the brands to promote this product and to make it also a emotional presentation of the product. We can do this via iframe. We can also do this via API. If a retailer wants to access this data directly via API, no problem at all. We can do it. So this is a really easy integration. That means it's really easy for online retailers to present it. Now I want to show you a short demo of this. We prepared a demo for 2 brands in a demo shop, how this could look like. So, for example, when we're here talking about Hanwag's boot, this is the presentation in online shop, in a medium online shop. And now when you scroll down a bit, you see there is additional content which is integrated directly in the shop. And this is from the OUTTRA product lens. That means all this content you see here, which is the images, which is the materials, which is a video about a company in this case. So this is a Hanwag video presenting the Hanwag company independent from the product. There are some features. There are some things about the sustainability. There are things about how Hanwag works in general. That means this is the possibility to also present you as a brand directly to the end consumer and to make the product even more emotional presentation. When we go to another product, for example, in this case, we have also this presentation, but as we scroll down, you see there is the product lens again with images from the brand, which is a template with the top features in the top with technologies and materials information. Again, with this product information. We have here a product video too. So if the brand gives us a product video, we can integrate it directly via the product lens, and the retailer has really nothing to do with it. The retailer does not need to integrate this video in their online stores. So they do not need to do all this technical stuff to make it possible to integrate videos, for example, or to integrate all this additional information in the online stores. So it's really easy for the online retailers, and it's really good for the end consumers because they get the best information here directly from the brands and directly in the stores of the online retailers. Well, these are just examples. So that means we have the possibility to template everything here. When a brand wants to have another presentation of this, that's no problem at all. So there's a templating engine in the background where we, with OUTTRA and with the brand together, we can template this so the brand's presentation is like they want it to be. Yeah, so what are the benefits for this? When we are talking about the benefits, so for example, it's the unique brand identity is one of the biggest benefits here. So your products from your brand are directly presented like you as a brand wanted to have it. So you as a brand know exactly which images to use, which text to use, which photos you want to use to present your product in the most efficient way to the end consumers. And this is possible with the product lens. Also, there's a flexible content organization. That means together with you, we can template everything here, and we can define which content shall be shown to the end consumer. And also there's the possibility to update this content within the season. So for example, when something changes at the product presentation, you just update it at one place, and then the end consumer sees the updated content in all of the participating retailers. That means it's really easy for you to update this content and to show it the updated version really fast. Also, what we think here is when you get feedback from your support team, for example, or for your customer service team, that a jacket is a size, shall be ordered a size higher than a regular, then we can put this information directly to the content, and consumer can read it. And so with this way, we can lower the return rates at the online stores. So it's really a good way to transport information directly to end consumers. There's a release control. That means you as a brand are owner of this content, and you as a brand decide which retailer is able to get this content. So you as a brand own this content, and you decide which of your retailers gets this content and which not. So it's your content. You are in full control here. Return conversion rates are optimized. That means the more information we present to the end consumer, the better informed he is about the product, the higher is the conversion rate in online stores, no? And the lower is the return rate, because they are really good informed. They know which size tables to use. They know exactly, perhaps you have size videos, how to measure. So you as a brand can transport these things to the end consumers, and they can buy the correct product in the right size, and then they will not return it back. That means optimization of returns and the conversion rate with this tool. What are the benefits for retailers? So one of the benefits is for sure the access to the latest brand data. That means you do not have to do anything. The brands can manage with this product lens tool their content, and then the content can be presented in your online store without you to do anything. So it's really easy for you as an online retailer to present these products. Higher conversion rates, the better the content is, the higher the conversion. So I think that's clear, and we know that brands are really eager to present their products in the most efficient way. That's why the conversion rate will rise. Lower return rates is the same thing I said before at a brand level. The better informed consumers you have, the better size tables they have, the better size measurements they have, the lower the returns will be. And it's free for retailers. So we are totally paid by the brands for this tool, and all of the retailers are free to use it and can import this tool in their online stores. So what are the processes to get online with this tool? The first for brands is the first thing is data transmission to OUTTRA. So we need the product data, we need the templates, how to present your products. The import of product data is the most important thing here, and this is normally done via the data hub. So mostly many of the consumers import their brands import their products into the data hub, and then from them use the product lens as an external, as an additional export function. But this is also possible for brands which do not use the data hub right now. So we just need to get the data, can be PriCat, can be any other Excel file or so. We need the data in our system. Second step is templating. We have a standard templating. That means you can select the standard template, and then it works auto at the beginning. But we can also change this template to your needs. So if you said, this is my design template, I want this template to have fixed information there, I want to have variable information about a product there, down there, it's totally possible. So, but this is something we need to discuss with you. If you want to have a specialized template, if you go with the standard, it's already there, we can start. And then third is to unlock the retailers. That means, as I said before, you are the owner of your content, and exactly you as a brand decide which retailer shall get this high-end quality content. And then you unlock the retailer, and they are ready to go. What's the procedure for the retailers? The first thing is to create an OUTTRA account. It's free. Just go on in.outtra.com. Then you can create an account there. There you can select a brand and apply for the product lens for this specific brand. As soon as the brand then agrees to deliver the high-end content to you as a retailer, you can integrate a specific code to your online store. And this code looks like this. It's a script code. And as you can see, it's quite easy. There's a shop ID. There's a shop ID here. There's a GTN here, and there's a language here. So that's all you have to do as a retailer. And then our system will get you the data directly to your online store to present it in the best way. As you can see down here, there's implementation code also for English. So we have the possibility to get different languages from this tool, from the product lens. So when we get from the brands the content in English, German, and French, you as a retailer can also access this content in different languages. So this is totally international. The brands can use this international to promote different languages in the product lens. How about pricing? I just want to show you a small pricing what we do right now. So as we thought much about pricing. What can we do here to really support industry in this time right now? So we have a really small annual fee of 2,500 euros for brands, and there is a user fee. That means as €5 CPM. That means per 1,000 views in online stores, the brands will get €5 billed monthly. So it's really straightforward, and and there's a one-off installation fee at the beginning for the brands. This depends how much the templating shall be and how much additional templating we need. It's for 1 to 3 days normally, and for retailer, it's free. We are totally paid by the brands, and so for you as a retailer, you can join for free in this tool. Yeah, that's all. That's already all, and I did it in 20 minutes. I think this is the short introduction of the product lens feature. And now I'm happy to listen to your questions. And if you have some questions, just type it into the comment section. And afterwards, we will send all the participants and all the people who registered to this webinar. We will send a link with a recording of this webinar, so you can see it afterwards. And if you have some more questions which are not there right now, please contact us directly. Either contact me or contact Jana, and we are really happy to help with these questions, because we really believe that when we work together with the industry and we use good digital tools, we can progress here, and we can bring a great solution and a great thing to the end consumers. Okay, Margarita just asked a question. 1 second. Is it valid also in case retailers require data through API? Yeah, so Margarita, if you want to access this, the Data Hub via API, we have a free version of this. We just have there's a built version if you have higher API calls. There's a limit there, but just contact us directly and we can see if you are in the free tier for the API or not. But regularly we have a free tier also for the API, but sometimes when it's millions of calls each day, we have to build this. But regularly it's free for the retailers, also the API, yes. Any other questions? Good. So we will close this then, and thanks for participating, and get in contact with us. We are really happy to help. Give me a call, drop me a line, and we are happy to help here. So thanks for participating, and see you soon. Bye bye.